Hey, what's going on? It's Daniel Gillespie here with UponArriving.com, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about Amex referrals, including some information that will help you to avoid screwing yourself over. So real quick, if you're new to this channel, I cover things like credit card rewards, hotels, airfare, and a lot of other interesting travel topics. So if you like that type of stuff, be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. So what are Amex referrals? Well, basically, American Express has a specific referral program known as Amex Refer A Friend. And what this does, it allows you to generate referral links that you can send out to different people. And whenever those people get approved using those links, you actually receive a certain amount of points in your account. Now, this is a very valuable program, but there are definitely some things that you want to know about this program. The first thing that you should know is that the welcome offers that are in the referral links, so these are the bonuses that the people that you're referring are going to receive, are not always the same as the standard publicly available offers. So the offers that you send out to other people, they may be higher, they may be lower. So you always want to check to see what those publicly available offers are so that you're not sending your friends and family crappy offers. Also note that sometimes some of these referral offers have specific time frames you're dealing with, so pay attention to any deadlines because some of these might expire. So how can you get referral links? Well, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can actually visit the Refer A Friend page, and you can find a link to that in the article below, or you can simply log into your American Express account and then scroll down, and then you should see a banner for referring other people, and then you can just click on that and you'll see where to find that link. Now, you can send these links out via email, you can share them via social media, but my preferred method is just to generate a link and copy and paste that to them in a text message. But note that Amex says that if you want to send out a referral link via email, you must use their email service. So maybe you just want to send out the links via text, because if they've opted out of pre-screened offers, they may not actually receive your referral offer. So again, just copy and paste the link, send it via text, and that's going to be a lot easier route to go, or send it via social media. Just try to avoid email because it just kind of gets a little bit more complicated. So the next thing to know is that only certain American Express cards are eligible for the Refer A Friend program, and you can find which cards those are in the article below. And also, there are certain caps for these different cards. Now, these caps basically only allow you to earn up to something like 55,000 points per year on these referrals. So for example, you may receive 10 to 15,000 membership rewards per referral, which means that you only can actually use this a handful of times each year, and after that you just won't receive any bonus points for any referrals. So again, if you want to see some examples of the different amounts that you can earn by referring people, you can find some examples of those in the article below. Sometimes these amounts can fluctuate though, so sometimes they may go up, they may go down. So that's something to keep in mind. So you might be wondering, can I figure out who actually used my link and got approved? Well, the answer to that is no. Due to confidentiality issues, American Express is not allowed to disclose to you who used and was approved using your links. Now, this is kind of an issue because in the past, Amex has had technical issues with delivering the referral bonuses to your account. So I've actually received emails from Amex basically apologizing that they were not able to keep up with their system and that I was owed points. So this makes it really hard sometimes to know what you're due because you can't actually see who was approved and when. So my advice would be to maybe follow up if you have friends or family that you sent out these links to. Maybe just ask them in a couple of weeks, like, hey, did you actually use that link and get approved? And then once you know for sure that they did, then you can expect to see those points and know if you maybe need to investigate it or dispute it with Amex. And Amex states to allow 8 to 12 weeks for these points to show up in your account. Now, if you have a brand new credit card, let's say you were just approved for a card last week, and all of a sudden you're sending out referral offers for that, in that case, it could take maybe a couple of months for you to see those referral points in your account. But if you've had an account or a credit card open for a long time, you could actually get those referral points in a matter of days. By the way, let me know if you have any experience with American Express referrals. Which cards did you get a referral for? Who did you send those out to? Was it friends or family? And definitely let me know if you had any issues waiting a long time to get those points. Just drop those data points in the comments below. So those are some basic things you want to know about Amex referrals. But now here are two things that you really want to know and consider when using these referrals. The first is that American Express recently opened up the referral program so that now you can actually refer people to cards that you don't even have. So for example, let's say you have the Amex Everyday card and one of your friends wants the Platinum card. You can actually generate a referral link for the Platinum card, send it out to your friend, and then you can receive referral bonuses whenever those people get approved. Now the way to do this is a little bit tricky, but it's not very hard, and I'll show you how to do it real quick. So right now I'm actually logging into my American Express account, and you can see this is the main page for my Amex Everyday card. There is a negative balance there, and that's just because Amex gave me a credit. They had some random charge that they put on my card for some reason, and then they refunded it. So it's a little bit weird, but here's my Everyday card. And now I'm just going to scroll down to the Refer a Friend section. You can see I'll earn 10,000 membership rewards, and they'll actually earn 15,000 membership rewards for getting approved. So I'm going to scroll down here, and you can see this is where the referral link is, and I'm just going to copy and paste this. Now here's something that you want to do. Always copy and paste your referral links into a incognito or private browser to see if you can pull up those special offers. And this is a perfect example of why you want to do that, because go ahead and just take a look here. I'm pasting this into an incognito browser, and you'll see the offer that pulls up whenever I do this. You see the Refer a Friend window pop up, but then look at that offer. It's a 25,000 membership rewards offer. So remember, the standard offer that was showing was for 15,000 membership rewards. So just by pasting this into a private browser, all of a sudden I can offer my friends or family a much more lucrative offer. But that's just part of the process. So now if you're actually wanting to refer people to cards that you don't have, or refer them to other cards, what you want to do is you want to go and you want to click on view all cards with a referral offer. All right, now click on all personal cards and scroll down, and all of a sudden you see these other cards, the blue cash every day and then the Platinum card. And look there, there's a 75,000 point offer for the Platinum card. And I'm going to click there, and what it's going to do, this is actually the application page. So now I can copy and paste this and send this out to people, and then they can actually get approved for a great offer for the Platinum card. Now you might be wondering, what type of points do you earn if you generated a referral link from a different type of card? So for example, let's say you had a Hilton card and you generated a referral link for a card that earns membership rewards. Amex states that generally you're going to earn the type of points that come from the card that you used to generate the referral link. So if you used a Amex Hilton card to generate a referral link, you're going to earn Hilton points and not membership rewards, even though someone else was approved for a card that earns membership rewards. Now the second big thing that you want to know is that Amex is actually sending out 1099s for these referrals. Okay, now this is something that I actually already had in my article many months ago, warning that this might happen because it was in the terms and conditions, and a lot of people just sort of overlooked it because they just didn't think it was going to happen. But all of a sudden Amex is sending out 1099s, which means that you can be taxed on these referrals and they can be considered income. Now this just came out, so we need to probably wait a little while to see exactly how things might shake out. I know in the past other issuers like Chase have kind of modified their approach to this once things played out. So right now we're still kind of figuring out exactly how to go about this. But right now Amex has different valuations for the different points. So for example, they're valuing membership rewards at 1 cent per point, which means that if you had 50,000 membership rewards that you earned from referrals, all of a sudden you have $500 of taxable income that you may not have expected to have. Now this sucks because it means that you're basically paying cash for these referrals. So this is what I was talking about earlier about not screwing yourself over. Some people have gone crazy with these referrals and gotten maybe, a dozen or 15 referrals in a year, and now all of a sudden they're having to pay income tax on several thousands worth of points. Now, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a tax attorney, but I know that there are ways that you can actually deduct certain expenses. So for example, you might be able to deduct the amount that you paid on your annual fee. You might be able to also play around with the valuations. So Amex is valuing membership rewards at 1 cent per point. Well, maybe you've used them in different ways, or maybe you want to go by the cash redemption rate, which is just over half a cent. So in those cases, obviously you would want to document where you're getting those valuations from, and you can find those a lot of times on the American Express website, and then use those for your tax deductions. But again, I definitely would check with a tax advisor on this because you don't want to screw up in case you're audited. But there definitely seems to be ways to kind of mitigate the damage here with these 1099s. So the final thing that I want to get to, and it's something that you may have already noticed, is that there is a potential here for you to refer yourself to American Express cards. So in that example I showed below with the Amex Everyday card, well, it generated a referral link for the Amex Platinum card. So if you didn't have the Platinum card, what's stopping you from using that referral link and earning extra points? Well, plenty of people have done that and received their points, but this is, again, one of those things that definitely is kind of in that gray area of gaming. This is something that, I think American Express is going to put the axe to probably sometime relatively soon, and it's also something that could lead to Amex doing something like freezing your account or clawing back your points. So there is definitely some risk involved in that, although I do find it very interesting that after expanding these referrals to different types of cards and allowing things like self-referrals to go on, all of a sudden Amex is sending out these 1099s. So maybe they've had this master plan and maybe they're not going to crack down as much. I don't know, but I'm just wanting to let you know that if you're thinking about that possibility of self-referring, there are some risks involved with that. So I hope that this video helped you to better understand the Amex referral system, and if it did, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and also be sure to subscribe and hit that like button, and then check out the link below for more about the Amex Refer A Friend system, and also to check out examples of other referrals that have gone out in the past.